Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, Dixon medicine specialist, the great and sober Andy Dick in studio tonight, everybody. A new lease on life, Andy has. Oh, yes.
Every 3.5 months.
You get a new lease on life.
I press the restart button.
He's renting to own, everybody.
Look at what he's eating, though. He's eating rabbit pellets.
He's eating raw food.
I eat raw food now.
You're on raw food?
All raw food.
Well, I know, but I never wanted to say anything, but your morbid obesity has gotten out of hand.
It's not about that. It's
collecting
just about...
your chin's only 9 feet deep. It's good for your skin.
No, I'm trying to say my brain.
Oh, your brain.
Yeah, it's good for my brain.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps the copious amounts of drugs you've done in the past has done some damage, yes?
Yes.
You think so?
I'm trying to clear that. I do think so.
Let me say this, though,
bodily and brainily.
But let me say this, and I believe this, and Andy, you chime in.
I will.
I grew up sort of thinking, well, you are what you eat, and if you do drugs, you're going to be a vegetable, or you're not going to be able to form a sentence. And I realized nothing trumps a good hand dealt to you. Like, if you have nice skin, it's really hard to F it up. All the chocolate, all the grease, all the poor hygiene habits. If you have really nice skin, almost impossible to F it up.
Yes.
If you have a razor sharp brain like Mr. Dick does over here.
Thank you.
And you're quick with the synapses. It's really difficult, even with the tons, the bushels of pot he smoked, the kilos of cocaine, all the drugs.
Well,
still fairly sharp, or much sharper than your average guy, even in the throes of the drug addiction.
Even when I'm on them.
But much of the drugs of addiction, alcohol is really the only one that causes cognition changes. The rest of them cause mood problems and maybe even some memory problems. But the one that actually creates a change in your thinking, your intellect, that's alcohol.
Oh,
that's
my medicine. That's my medicine.
That's right.
That's my medicine.
But for him,
how many times did I say that?
It's your medicine.
All right,
So alcohol is the one that really alters your brain chemistry?
And it's the one that it's a direct poison to all brain tissue, so it destroys globally, while amphetamine destroys
what about all
the mood
the
centers more
historically great geniuses that were horrible alcoholics? Would have been greater, right? Yeah?
Yeah, Hemingway lived till what, 60?
19.
And then,
No, but here's he killed himself, didn't he?
It was all part of alcoholism.
All right, but here's my point, as I was saying to Dr. Drew last night, too. I mean, I did the Best Damn Sports Show last week with Thomas Hollywood Henderson, who was a name from the past. He was with the Dallas Cowboys when they won a couple of Super Bowls. He was a all-pro defensive wideout. He was a defensive outside linebacker. He used to go to the Pro Bowl and everything. He used to run circles around everyone. Was high on coke the entire time, never worked out once.
Really?
Yeah, and, Lawrence Taylor now, the more you look into Lawrence Taylor, arguably the greatest defensive player to ever go out on a football field, just did mounds of coke and never really worked out. It was hungover, night before, out banging hookers and doing pounds of coke.
And there are artists like that, and I mean like actors and musicians that do so many drugs and drink so much. I have experimented with drugs and alcohol.
Have you?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about performing. I've performed in front of the camera or live on stage on almost every combination you can imagine as an experiment on myself, and I'm the guinea pig.
Yeah, yourself and everyone who has to work with you.
Sometimes I'm the only one laughing, but it's a real good show, one-man show for me to watch.
All right, so I've always been interested in that because, I'm scared. I don't mind having a few beers and doing a best man speech, but I would be scared to get high and go out and do a talk show.
One of my first times doing that, I did it on the Second City stage, and it was with Louis Arquette, the father of all those damn Arquettes.
Right.
From Rosanna to Patricia to David.
He had a talk show?
No, he was in Second City. Second City from Chicago, and we did it out here. He was one of the teachers and just one of the pillars from the 50s, man. He was from the 50s, Second City. And he got me before I did a live on-stage show at the Second City. He said, come here, come into my van. He was living in a van at the time. No, he wasn't.
Great,
he is an awesome man who I look up to. He's not alive. Right. He's not with us anymore.
No,
no, this guy got me so high on such good pot, and then I went on stage to do these scripted old Second City scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember my lines, and I was sweating bullets,
right.
and we just had to black out in the middle of a scene, and I was shaking and sweating. I have since learned to ride that way.
Right. That's when you decided this stuff's for me.
Right. No, I took it on as a challenge, and I have since learned to ride that. You know, it's like going on a wave at first and then crashing out or wiping out, and then saying, you know what, I'm going to get back on that damn horse.
A lot of guys wouldn't have the guts to get back on that pipe, Drew.
I got back on that pipe and got back on stage.
Would have walked away.
Wow.
Not Andy Dick.
And then I started really experimenting. One time I did mushrooms.
Well, this is a good question. I know they're all a little bit different. What is the best drug to perform with?
I used to say, what did I used to say? I used to say a really good combo I used to have Dr. Dick's ultimate stage performing combo, and it has something to do with a little, like 1 or 2 beers, just a shot of either tequila or vodka, and it depended on where I was at in my using and drinking.
Sure,
like I might have needed a little more, and then just to be a little bit high,
right?
And if I was feeling a little down, just a quick little pick me up with a
little bump of
a little bit of a pick me up.
And then I could see that working.
And then I would be like pretty even keeled, but on a high vibration. I'd be vibrating on stage.
And that would be for like a stand-up appearance or talk show panel or
whatever. Yes, any of the above.
How about your band? When you're out with your band,
or with the band, and sometimes
start beating them up, right?
But I'm telling you, I would have. What I'm talking about is something that I would have to do because I was the guy that was drinking every night or smoking pot every day like that, so that I had to kind of whip up some kind of alchemy or some chemicals to get myself to just a little bit more of a performance level.
Right.
Now I can do that without anything. I can drink a little green tea and be a little more vibrating like that.
So how long's it been since you've been off of drugs and alcohol?
Well, this time around, honestly, I've for 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, 3 months. It's not a long time.
No. But
it was just the summer. I was just drinking a little bit.
Do you feel like the bouts aren't as severe as they were 5 years ago?
Oh yeah, I didn't know where my head was. It was way up my butt. My head was up my ass.
And
5
now
years ago.
it's just the crown of it's up your ass.
I got the chin out.
Oh, you got the chin
I can
out.
breathe a little.
Great. Scrape the clef, would you, Drew? So here's the thing. So now you're on a natural raw food kick, right?
Yeah, and I really feel like I need to be.
Got to get the toxins out.
I feel good. The toxins are just crap.
So what's a normal day for you eating wise?
I wake up. I do this thing that's part of what I did a cleanse fast. The master cleanser, which is the cayenne maple syrup lemon juice cleanse,
man.
And I did that that's all you drink.
It's a great
water
enema.
with cayenne pepper, lemon juice, and maple syrup. You did that for 16 days.
What's the maple syrup do for you?
It adds the minerals and the things you need and the sugars that you need. And I was fine for 16 days, but I have to drink it every hour. And then
ended up putting on 18 pounds. Every hour you drink the cayenne pepper, the maple syrup,
and the lemon.
Every hour you have a glass full.
Yes.
Okay.
Every hour.
And for 16 days, because
you can go for 40.
I could see making it a week, but 16 days.
It's a return to the primitive state. Primitive man, of course, did this.
Oh, yeah. They really did. They couldn't find food, and they would starve. And Jesus Christ did it for 40 days and 40 nights.
That's right.
With nothing. He didn't even have the cayenne or the maple syrup.
That's right. But he had to gather 2 of every animal. That much I know.
You are so Jewish.
40 days. I'm not
Noah.
even a Jew.
That was Noah in the ark.
Okay, here's the thing. So you did that. Now, did you lose weight? Did you flush out?
But everything I flushed out was all toxic. The body is so smart. The body is so smart. It will not eat anything healthy. It will not destroy any healthy tissue whatsoever. It'll go for the sickly, toxic, cancerous cells. And that's just what it does. It's so smart.
Out.
Crap them out.
All right. And now you're on the raw food thing.
Yeah.
And what's that like? You get up in the morning. What do you do?
So that's all. Yeah, that was the thing. Is I take one of those glasses. I just have one to get me going. One of the cayenne things, and it gets me, flushed out. And then I'll eat fruit up until noon. So I'll eat like pineapple or mango or papaya. Is one of my favorites.
That's a nice one.
Where are you getting your protein?
Well, then, do you know that everything has protein, including
Where
fruit?
are you getting your protein?
Fruit has protein.
Not nearly enough.
Hold on.
You don't.
Hold on. Let me talk to Dr. Drew. Remember the guy, Ryan, we met out in the hall?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's where he's getting the protein.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
Oh, come on. It's been 10 minutes, and I haven't made any kind of gay jokes at all. It's been over to 10 minutes and 12 seconds.
I don't eat sperm. I don't remember what words you can say.
I think we're in the safe harbor. We can say,
I never have.
say whatever we want.
I never have. Was that me?
All right. Every
I never
did that.
You need a lot of protein.
Never have.
Really?
To sustain. A lot of protein to sustain.
I eat. Look, what is this?
Everything's got protein, Drew.
Yeah, I've got some protein.
All right.
Here, look, how much protein does this have?
So you eat fruit, and then what do you do at noon?
14 grams of protein in this bar.
What's lunchtime?
You need at least, Andy, you need 120 grams to get through a day.
All right, what do you do?
I am in the middle of the night. I got through it.
All right, he made it.
Not keeling over.
He's fine.
Doing
Drew,
it.
quiet down. What do you do?
I know. He's always so...
Don't listen to him.
Like a father.
He doesn't know anything. What do you do for lunch?
Then I eat like an avocado and some tomatoes and some nuts and some almonds.
Nuts, there you go. There's your protein.
Nuts are good.
Nuts.
But no...
nuts and seeds. Sprouted. They have to be sprouted.
Oh.
Just so you know, a seed or a nut has an inhibitor on it, an enzyme inhibitor, which makes it... That's so that they won't start growing, right? Mm-hmm. But if you put them in water and you just start to sprout them, just for like one day, then your body can actually... absorb all the nutrients.
I don't like nuts unless they're like either smoked or covered with that honey Dijon stuff.
Mine are.
Yours are smoked?
My nuts are smoked.
And you soak them?
I soak my nuts.
And so, but no tuna fish,
no meat.
no chicken, no nothing, no cheese?
I just
what
soak
about
my
dairy?
nuts.
What about dairy?
No dairy. Just lots of soaking of
soggy
the
nuts.
Soggy nuts.
So no dairy at all. So are you vegan now?
Vegan and raw, yeah.
Oh.
Now, if I was raw, I could eat raw meat or raw fish, but I decide not to.
So raw. Now, can you cook? I know it sounds ridiculous.
No, cooking is no. That's a big X through the cooking.
Okay, how about if you're doing, like when you take...
I did this for a year before once.
Really?
Yeah, years ago I did it for a whole year, and I stopped because there wasn't very much support out there for it. But now it's kind of, who I realized, somebody told me the other day that they went to a raw food restaurant on Sex in the City.
Uh-huh.
That's what made it popular. That's why there's all these restaurants now.
Right.
I was wondering. I just found that out.
Well, I was trying to think of, now, what if you do something like this? Here's an interesting one. Can't think of the stupid dish. Get it at the Mexican restaurant. They chop up the fish. They put the lime juice and stuff on it.
Sort of ceviche.
Ceviche.
I love that
ceviche. Drew, you going to come up with that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Ceviche.
He's angry that I'm not eating protein.
Ceviche.
I'm worried about you.
I'm angry at him.
What do you think I'm going to keel over?
He lands on his feet. Listen, ceviche is cooked by the acid in the lime. See what I'm saying? So it's sort of like eating cooked fish, but it never sees any flame. Maybe you could eat your fish raw, but still cooked and win on a technicality, like feeding the IRS.
But I don't eat meat, so I don't even eat meat.
All right.
So
all right.
Screw it.
All right. I had another gay joke, but let's move forward. What's going on with you? Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I had one over the summer, but I don't...
You're done with her?
Not interested.
Andy has some super smoking hot young chicks.
She was, too. She was gorgeous.
No, I know.
She really was. But it's just too much trouble for me. I can't do it.
What do you mean? Well, you get chicks that are a little bit nutty, a little bit chaotic.
Probably. But I think really the problem is me.
Well, that's true,
crazy.
yeah.
I'm too crazy.
Touché.
And then,
but you're right. The problem
too crazy to be in the relationship, or
I need for them. I need them, and then when they need me, I can't do it. I just can't be there. But I need them to be there for me. And
yeah, but it seems like at whatever age you are, which is probably an age where it's time to start getting over
38.
this stuff. 38.
I'm 38.
Probably about the time that this stuff starts. This kind of relationship neuroses starts to coast to a stop.
But you know what it is for me? I'm just starting to be comfortable being alone, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's luckily. Mm-hmm. I've been praying for that, actually.
Really? Yeah.
Literally praying, like, please let me be okay being alone.
Yeah.
And it's just starting to be. I'm starting to be okay.
It sounds like a cliche, but I could remember when I was early 20s.
Oh.
Your skin starts crawling when you're alone.
You couldn't do it.
Yeah. Thank God I had masturbation.
I couldn't do it up to this year.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. God bless Andy Dick. Look at him. He's eating raw stuff. He's out of the relationship, but that's all right. And you know where he's been to Andy. But he's going to Andy.
Andyland.
But check me tomorrow. You never know. I'll be eating a filet mignon at Augo.
Speaking of tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but Friday, ABC, TGIF, 9:30, Less Than Perfect. We had Sarah Ruin here. I was suggesting to her that the advertising campaign should be TGIF and F. Right? Is that what it was? Or F and Fridays? Or
yeah, something like that.
TGIF and funny? Yeah, TGIF and funny. Yeah. Little edge.
Did she like it?
She was amused, but then she had to leave.
To executives.
Yeah. She may not have gotten around to it, so you may want to bring that up when you go in. Anna?
Hi.
We just hung up on
I hung up on someone? Fantastic. Anna, you're 22.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, my problem is that my ex-boyfriend, we broke up 2 months ago, has been trying to keep contacting me over the past couple of months. He sent me 5 emails. He's called me a couple of times, and I just haven't responded to him, and I've been trying to ignore him. And recently I've had some issues with jobs, and I had to go back to working at my old job, and I just found out that he also started working there as well.
Uh-oh.
So now I'm forced with the issue of the fact that I'm going to be working with him at this job. And
what kind of work?
At a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I'm a server. I go to school full-time, so it's really hard for me to find work that will coincide with my work schedule.
And what does he do?
What does he do?
What does he do?
He is graduated from college, and he works at a bar, and he works at the restaurant.
Yeah, you still like him.
I know someone came up with server because it sounds better than waiter or waitress, but not really.
Yeah, it sounds a little more
server sounds a lot closer to servant.
Or slave.
Even than waitress or waiter sounds noble compared to server.
I like minion. I think minion's a good word.
But do you still like that guy?
No. Actually,
she's done.
I found out that he lied to me after we broke up because we tried to be friends for a little while because we have the same friend group. And
what did he lie to you about? About what?
He was still telling me that he was still in love with me and stuff after he broke up with me, and during that time, he was sleeping with a girl.
So what? That doesn't mean he wasn't in love with you.
Yeah.
But to me, that's just a contradiction. I mean, why would you...
No, for a woman, that's a contradiction. For a guy, that's how they cope with being in love with somebody but not being with them.
Yeah, that's right. He was probably on top of her seeing you.
Look, whatever it is, you're done with him, and that's fine. What does he do at the restaurant? How can you avoid him at the restaurant?
Can't.
He's a server as well.
All right, well...
You're not going to be able to do it. Hey, he broke up with you and wants to get back together with you.
No, he doesn't want to get back together with me. He's dating somebody right now, but he still keeps contacting.
Well, I thought you said he keeps emailing you, and now you're uncomfortable.
What is it?
He just wants sex.
I agree. What's the content of the email?
He'll say about the fact that he still wants to be friends with me, and he doesn't want to lose me. And
well, you just tell him forget it.
Anna, you still have feelings for him.
Yeah.
No, I haven't emailed him back or anything.
All right, but you have feelings for him. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue.
Well, it's an issue because I just don't want it to blow up in my face.
It's not going to blow up in your face.
How could it?
You painted it, by the way, like well, first off, she said, my ex-boyfriend, and we broken up for a few months, and he's constantly emailing me, and now he's taking a job back where I'm working. Okay, this poor desperate guy is trying to scratch and claw his way back into her life.
Right.
No, he dumped her. He's banging somebody else. He's extending the olive branch, and she still has feelings for him.
Yeah.
Oh, look, all you got to do is, admit you have feelings for him, and if you do, it's going to be a bad situation. But if you really don't, then just go to work.
Yeah, forget it. Don't worry about him.
Well, I just worry that he's just going to keep doing the same thing. Like, I don't want to hang out
What do you care?
Keep doing the same... No.
What do you care?
Yeah, you don't care. You don't like him. You don't have feelings for him.
Right, but if someone's constantly bugging you about...
No, it's going to...
You're afraid that you're going to give in.
Right.
Yeah, it's not going to constantly bug you about being friends.
Yeah, people you tell them no, and that's it. Yeah, you haven't told them no.
Yeah, I have.
All right, just tell him in no uncertain...
I sent him an email, and I told him, listen, I don't want anything further to do with you.
You said I'm mad at you for what you did, whatever, and he feels bad, and he's trying to make up for it.
No, I just sent it to him recently when I was going to be going back to work, and I said, listen, we're going to be working together. I just want us to have a work relationship. I don't want anything to do outside of work.
Way,
I don't want
it's
anything
boring.
else.
And did he respond to that?
Boring.
Did he respond to that?
No, he hasn't responded.
All right, because he's fine. Because he's stopped.
I'm with Andy. Who cares? Just go to your work. You miss him. Look, I lived in I grew up in a house of 800 square feet. I avoided my parents for 9 years. Believe me, it's easy to do.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're busy. You got the bloomin' onion.
800 square feet? That's small. Was it a one-bedroom?
It was on a flagpole. I was really, I swear.
Was it really 800 square feet?
I swear to you, yeah. I'm going to figure out the square footage of my grandmother's house during the commercial break.
That you lived in with your mom and stepdad.
Oh, that house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, service porch. Yeah. Oh, that was great.
You lived on the service porch?
I lived on the service porch, Andy.
With the laundry machines?
Yeah. Well, now you say machines, plural.
Well, the washer and dryer.
You
didn't have a dryer.
Well, who are we, the Rockefellers?
You didn't even have a dryer.
Didn't.
It was a big deal. You
had to hang them out back.
Let me explain.
Oh my goodness! You're so happy.
Let me explain something.
Look how good he's doing.
Let me tell you what was in my room. My room had the washing machine. It had the water heater. I should have been dead of carbon monoxide. The thing should have blown up and killed me many times over. Scalded. Adam, I've never got one ear's melted off. I can barely talk.
You're like Phantom of the Paradise.
Hey, Drew, I was beating off the other day. Drool's coming down. Drew's having to tend to my wounds that open up when I laugh too hard. It's sad.
Nice.
Yeah, water heater, washing machine, and meter. The meter reader,
for the gas.
The electric meter guy, he would come into my room. And I should walk into my room and open the closet and have to read the meter, which is inside the house. Oh. But ironically, meter inside the house, white trash.
Yeah.
For some reason, usually sofa outside the house, white trash. Meter inside, white trash. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, it's because you're enclosing outside parts of the house.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a porch that was about 5 feet by 9.5 feet that ended up getting a roof put on it, not open beam, and then just wall and a couple windows, and there it was.
What city was that?
Fabulous North Hollywood.
Oh man!
Oh, what a dream! What a palatial state. Let me tell you something about how crappy that room was and that house was. I watch Extreme Home Makeover fairly religiously, and every time I watch the show, they do that beginning thing where they're like, we're in the Johnson family, and they got the 6 people, and they're walking through, and they're like, oh, my God, look at the size of your bedroom. Oh, look, you have no closet. And I always go, wow, those people are really down on it. And then I go, wait a minute. My room was twice as bad as that, and twice as small. How dare my parents?
Isn't it the case that washing machine was the only one in 2 families?
3
families.
Let me tell you
for grandmother, dad and stepmom, mom and stepdad.
I'll tell you, there were 3 homes, not 3 apartments, 3 separate homes in North Hollywood. 3 sets of adults, 3 couples. Average age at the time, combined with the grandparents and the dad, were probably 61 years of age. Out of the 3 homes, there was 1 washing machine
in Adam's room.
Where was your mom and dad?
In my room. Well, my parents got divorced. My dad bought a house in North Hollywood for $17,500, by the way, in 1975. Close your eyes. Imagine what $17,500 gets you.
Was the street paved?
No, it was a dirt driveway.
Yeah, nice.
And my grandmother, by the way, this is a nice piece of trivia. My grandmother is now 91 years old, and last weekend received her first washer and dryer, albeit used, but received her first washer and dryer.
Did you buy it for her?
Hell no.
You don't like her?
She's okay. I give her 3. All right, should we take a break?
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Andy, that's not a 1. Andy, and 1 is where they actually, beat you with a switch for yawning in front of them. Andy Dick is here tonight, Less Than Perfect, TGI, Effin' Funny Fridays on 9:30 ABC. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
Hello, this is the Mango from the Saturday Night with the Live, and you did listen to the Loveline with the Adam Carolla sauce and the Drew Man with the ass. No, you can't have me. No mango for you.
Yeah, Loveline, fast growing outlaw radio, North America. Andy Dick and Stu tonight. Drew, you know what I'm disclosed to doing?
Dropping trout.
Driving trout.
Don't tempt him, man. He'll drop out. He is out of control. He will drop out. Watch it.
I swear to Christ, I'll drop trout. I can tell you, but I have to kill you. 8:35 after 8 o'clock, 25 away from the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Coming up straight up top of the hour, news and traffic coming up top of that. Oh, a little news, a little weather report, a little traffic and lanes. Look out, manage to breathe the 405. Watch out for brake lights in the 101 Harbor Exchange. Slow and go. Look out. All right, Andy Dick in studio tonight. Dear friend Andy Dick. I'll tell you what. It's a funny guy, Andy Dick, everybody. He's on, he's a good friend, a dear friend. I tell you, funny guy, big fan, never missed a guy. He's on ABC Friday nights, 9:30, less than perfect.
Shut up!
Yeah, and you know, he doesn't like Chris the Mango. By the way, Chris.
They did that on purpose.
Oh, that's right.
They did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, Anderson. Oh yes.
He
I forgot
loves
about
it.
that.
Anderson.
He just likes to start crap.
He is. He's a fire starter. That Anderson. No, I mean literally starts fires.
He likes fires.
He's into fires.
Yeah.
After.
I'm a pyromaniac too.
Don't scare
Shocking.
I am.
Yeah.
Did
So.
you smear feces when you were a kid?
Yeah, my mom said I did.
No, really.
Yeah.
I waited till I was a teenager.
You just threw
dignity.
feces.
Well, what are you going to do?
It's different.
When provoked, I have to protect
Yeah, but
myself.
finger painting is not hurling. See, it's
Okay,
different.
well, here's my point. What was the deal with the Chris Kattan, Andy Dick Saturday Night Live thing? I don't want to knock any scabs off wounds, but he played you
while I was in rehab.
while you were in
He
rehab.
was very mean.
He was mean.
Really, really mean. Well, kicking a man when he's down.
And do you hold that against him?
Yes. I don't like
But haven't you screwed with many
No, not
performers?
my friends.
He's your friend at the
Yeah,
time?
we were friends.
Oh,
I
you were friends.
performed with him at the Groundlings, and
Okay.
I knew him. And it'd be like if you
Made a
got
joke about
AIDS.
protein consumption.
If you got AIDS, and I just went, oh, look at me, I'm out of Carolla with AIDS.
Oh, okay. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, it wouldn't be if you had AIDS.
It wouldn't be. You're right. But if I had AIDS, it would only be HIV. It wouldn't be full-blown AIDS because Drew would nip it in the bud.
I'd make sure.
Drew had me on that triple cocktail. And then I'd be eating all those raw berries.
Oh, that'd make all the difference.
That'd make all the
because the
difference.
toxins would be out of your body.
Flush the toxins out.
It was that was a bad time. I was also very weak.
You were weak.
My mind, I was very upset. That was the first time I had ever stopped doing drugs and alcohol altogether.
Really?
After years. So, when you first stop, you're shaky and scared and paranoid and freaked out. And then, it was bad enough to have people talk about me that I didn't know, but then when a friend portrays me in a really horrible way.
Right. Now, did you see it live or did someone show it to you?
Or tell you about it.
I think somebody told me about it, and I was in rehab, and I just got very upset. It's the stuff that makes people commit suicide.
Where were you treated for?
I'll tell you that. It's the stuff that makes people commit suicide, and I've seen people commit suicide for less things than that.
Were your promises?
Yeah. Promises.
Let's,
I'm okay now. He can say anything he wants.
Right.
I'll just kick him in the balls.
Fortunately,
Hi, this is Chris Kattan from Saturday Night Live, and you're listening.
Please.
Fortunately, he has no microphone now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
All right. Well, you ready to move forward
Break it
here?
down.
Let's go.
He got fired, by the way, from a Broadway show recently. He was,
Oh, he
he was on
did?
a Broadway show. He got fired.
Good. His head should grow on the ground like an onion. Yes, Drew?
I guess he's
He
having
should
a lot
fall
of
out.
trouble.
Hair
now.
should grow in its place.
That's right.
I'm sure he just doesn't have his crap together. But when it comes down to it, I'm sure he's a good guy. And
Well, he was a friend of yours.
I don't know him anymore, but I think he's having a little trouble with the drugs and alcohol now.
Interesting.
Tables have turned.
The worm has turned. Yes, Drew?
Haven't they, Chris Kattan?
Right. Well, maybe he'll kill himself tonight.
Great. No,
I've
he's
seen
a good
people
guy, and
commit suicide for laughs.
I just would rather not work with him or even talk about him. Too much time spent on
All right, here we go.
him.
Rain.
That's right.
22.
That's right. Rain,
Yes.
you're 22?
Yeah.
What's up, baby doll?
Okay, well, I've been bleeding for over a month, and I don't know if it's from chronic masturbating or my body adjusting to the lithium I'm on.
Are you bleeding out of your vagina?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify, and I wanted to say that sentence.
Thank you for
I wanted to say that sentence.
That's good.
Drew, what's the worst place to bleed out of? I've seen a lot of action movies, and I think the ear.
The ear means a basal skull fracture.
Yuck.
Yeah.
So that's why that's bad.
Okay.
Could she have that same kind of fracture if she's bleeding out of her vagina?
No.
The blood wouldn't get down there. Mm-hmm. No, it would come out the ear. So now, what if it came out the ear, dripped down the body?
Yeah.
And then was
I agree with Andy. Sometimes when you have like a transmission fluid leak, you think it's a certain spot in the driveway, but it follows the contour and comes out on the low drain plug part of the transmission.
What if there was something like that? You should check your ear, honey.
Check the ear.
Make sure that it's not coming out of the ear.
I agree with Andy.
Weaving its way down to your vagina.
When the beer follows the contour.
Oh, the stripper? I think it was called like a golden shower
wait, she's
or
talking
something.
to me. What?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Rain.
Yeah, I used to strip too, and I'm so used to sex, and now I masturbate all the time.
Well, let me ask the Dr. Drew question. When were you, or how were you molested as a child?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't.
Really?
I was
Dr.
bipolar,
Drew?
and I'm a Gemini, which makes me very, very physically active.
The Gemini.
Oh, you're Gemini.
Now, when you are you masturbating with like with a Black and Decker, or
my vibrators.
A vibrator, like hard with drill bits on it?
It looks like a flashlight. It glows in the dark.
Are you manic?
That might be a mag light.
Are you manic now, Rain?
Yes, I've been on lithium.
But are you manic? Have you been manic-y?
I'm getting manic here. Put down the magnite light. Stop putting it up your vagina.
The past 2
it would make me bleed.
Well, the compulsive masturbation can be an expression of hypomania.
I just started bleeding thinking about a magnite
and the
light.
bleeding probably is the lithium. However, lithium can affect your...
That's me raping Andy. That's what
lithium can affect...
I remember that.
Here's the deal,
Rain.
right?
Was mic'd up.
Lithium can affect thyroid function, and thyroid is a very common cause of dysfunctional uterine bleeding.
Hey, Rain.
So you need to get your lithium level checked, your iron level checked, and your thyroid level checked.
Get one of those big damn Band-Aids and just put it right over your
And then the compulsive masturbation means your mania is not being properly treated. So you need to talk to whoever's prescribing the lithium about maybe a more modern mood stabilizer like a trileptal or valproic acid, something like that.
Rain.
Okay.
What got you out of stripping?
The move to Arkansas from Chicago.
The bleeding vagina.
Oh, yeah?
The bleeding vagina, people stopped coming.
Yeah,
I could see it.
Stopped throwing the money.
Too.
Right.
Because the guys aren't, good looking.
Guys don't.
Where did you strip? Did you move from Nevada or something? Chicago. No stripper work to be found in Arkansas?
Oh, well, it's like from where I'm at, it's about 2 hours to the nearest club.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
Money isn't all that great.
22. Yeah.
Down here and
Right. Yeah, it really does vary quite a bit. All right, Rain. So what are you doing for work now, by the way?
There's not much work out there for an ex-stripper bleeding from the vagina.
Anything.
All right.
There's
Who'd you come out there
for women out here at all.
Bleeding from the vagina.
Who'd you come out there with?
My parents.
You're 22, living with your parents. You have to move with them. What's up with that?
I moved with them to go to college at UALR. University of Arkansas.
Okay.
LR?
Yeah.
All right.
UALR, University of Arkansas, Little Rock.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And is it Razorbacks?
No,
yeah.
Okay, and what happened?
Take the Razorbacks out of your vagina. Maybe the bleeding will clear up.
By the way, it's got to be bad news when you couldn't make it in. Your SAT scores weren't high enough to make it into a college that's named after a pig.
Actually,
bad times.
I spent a year at SIU. Southern Illinois.
All right.
That's another party
I've got
school.
the smarts to get into a real school. But with all the meds, I have to be on the lithium and the risperidol.
Ooh.
You know, it's
Risperidol.
Risperidol can cause the bleeding too. So.
Why is she on something?
Okay.
She's really bipolar.
You have my checked.
But what if she started using raw food, Drew?
I could cure her with nutrition, and I know I really could, but people can't stick to it.
Right.
I swear to you I could.
I believe
Unfortunately, Andy, people die of bipolar condition, and you can't really screw up
How?
with that.
Because they try to peel their skin off like an orange?
Lots of different things happen.
But how do you die from bipolar?
They kill themselves more often than not.
Really?
All right, but that's not dying of. That's still killing yourself. Rain?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. All right, so do whatever Drew said to do. and give your parents a break.
Okay, yeah, I'm planning on being out of here.
All right, good. There you go.
Give your parents a break by stopping bleeding from your vagina. Give us all a break.
It's got to be horrible. You're moving to Arkansas, and your stripper daughter wants to go.
It's horrible if you're in the audience and the stripper you're watching is bleeding from her vagina. That's what's horrible.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad times.
I'm not throwing her $1.
Yeah.
What do you think vaginas are for, Andy?
Yeah, Drew.
For bleeding?
Yeah. Come on. That makes some people.
It's the drain pipe.
You know what I would have done if I were parents? I would have been like, when a car would have been all loaded up to go to Arkansas, and I would have been like, sweetie, hold on, before you get in. I would have showed him a vibrator. We got him excited, like, here you go, boy. And I would have chucked it in the woods. And then while she ran after it, me and the missus would jump in the car and peel out. Awesome, right?
That's good.
Yeah. Andy Dick in studio tonight, part of the TGIF and Funny Friday night lineup on ABC, 9:30. A little something called Less Than Perfect. A clean and sober Andy Dick, everybody.
I only have one problem.
What's that?
My vagina is bleeding.
It's a big problem for a male.
I just wanted to see the wet pink stick.
All right, let's...
what the heck was that? I remember that.
You see, you were high. You don't know what you were saying.
Remember somebody wandered into the...
Yeah, dog wieners. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Andy...
I thought it was when that guy wanted you to check out his ding-dong because he had a rash, and I insisted on being your assistant.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see the wet pink stick.
That is what happened.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
All right.
But that's
Let's take a break. Andy, what are your BMs like? Like, I imagine shredded wheat.
Good.
Like, just a big... Remember the big shredded
They're real
wheat?
seedy.
Yeah.
You can see the seeds in them.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Let's see if you can work up an example.
And a stool sample.
Please.
And I go a lot.
Yeah.
The raw food movement.
Like back in the day, they were more like a space bar. Remember those?
Yeah.
Came in a little yellow packet. Yeah. Now they're probably like one of those Pine Mountain logs.
Yes.
Very fibrous.
Yes.
All right, let's take a break. Andy Dick in studio tonight. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Hey, everybody. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Anthony Kiedis in here from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Dr. Drew to my left, and to my left, the great Andy Dick, everyone. Less Than Perfect, ABC, 9:30, Friday nights, everyone, going on year 3.
Sarah Rue seems like a delightful person.
She's
really
fun.
Yeah,
I really like her. In the last month or so, we've been laughing a lot. But I laugh with everybody there. Everybody there is so awesome. They're way better than me, I'll tell you that.
Better what?
Better people. They're
yeah.
They're just really good people.
No S.
They're just Andrea Parker
go down to Guantanamo Bay and find better people.
Shut the F up. I'm a good person. I struggle, It really is hard for me.
It's a challenge.
And Andrea Parker is so fun and so classy and so beautiful. And Sherry Shepherd is so loving and
What's the struggle for you?
What's the struggle?
Just life, man. Everything. But the whole cast is wonderful. Really great people. I'm
Get off
blessed.
that real quick.
Come on, everything's a struggle. Sometimes I struggle just to get out of bed or...
those are the toxins that are built up inside your body, right, Drew?
Toxins, yes, toxins.
All right, but Andy, are you happy?
No, I mean, why does everybody always ask me that?
Yeah, well...
I was happy when I was doing drugs.
Right,
really?
It's always a bad thing.
Right.
You know, if you've been an addict, no heroin addict's happier than when they're fixing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so
I was
it's not
happy when I was drinking.
Yeah.
Give me a beer and some tequila and a big fat blunt, and I'm happy.
It's a little.
I'm happy just to look at it,
Little more active.
knowing I'm going to be smoking it.
The better way to
Jesus Christ in heaven! Where has this been? Send me an ounce of this stuff. I remember that. That was how I would.
First time I tried pot.
Yes.
But it's better to say, "Are you okay? How's it going? You okay?"
No, you're right. You're right. You know what's the equivalent of?
I don't have that feeling of happiness.
I know what you're saying. I get the same people asking me if I'm having a good time. It just reminded me. I'm the rerunning. I hosted the Late Late Show a couple of weeks.
Oh, you
back.
did? How did that go?
I did.
And what is going on with that damn show?
Well, I'll tell you.
Tell me what I want to know. How did you do it for a week?
I did
And how did it go? 3 days?
Okay, I did it for 3 days.
And how did it go?
Well, I'll tell you what, Andy.
I can't wait to hear
I'll
it.
tell you
watch it tonight.
I'll tell you what, you can watch it tonight because they're
why didn't you have me on?
I didn't have any say.
You didn't have any say? Because I would have made it good.
They would have. Oh, I know.
Really, it would have been fun. We could have a lot of fun.
No, I know.
So, what happened with it?
Tell us.
Oh, what happened with it? Okay.
Because I saw a couple of their hosts that they just sucked.
They had some that sucked, but they had some people that were quite competent, I felt.
Who? Who was good?
Well, it kind of varied. Like Tom Arnold was sort of good in his
probably good.
Own crazy way.
He's good. I like him. He's a friend.
And Michael Ian Black was good in a sort of very competent way. Like, it was surprising. A lot of people just came in and took over the show and sort of didn't miss a beat, didn't drop a line, found the camera, didn't flub anything, held the cards up to the right direction.
Michael Ian Black made some kind of joke about me.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. Yeah, I think there may have been. So easy.
Anyway,
so I think he sucks.
There was a
Michael Ian Black sucked.
D.L. Hughley was all right.
D.L. Hughley, I think, did a good job.
There were a handful. Oh, okay.
But Michael Ian Black, he sucked.
Here's what...
Because he made a joke about me.
I know,
so
but
he
look,
sucks.
But Andy,
he sucks walking down the street.
You're in the news. That's the thing.
He sucks anywhere.
What's happening
in the news
with that? Andy wanted to know what's happening.
All right, so here's...
he sucks my nuts.
All right,
my soggy, soaked nut. I soak my nuts. I eat raw food. I soak my nuts. I'm allowed to say that.
This ain't satellite,
and he sucks them.
Here we go.
I know you want these nuts.
Here we go. Here's my point. They went ahead and looked at, 20 people, and they narrowed it down to about 5 people. I was in that group of 5. They then were supposed to tell everybody who they were going to pick like 2 weeks ago, but instead they wanted that group of 5 people to each host a full week, and that they would make their decision around the 1st. They didn't tell me not to say anything, so I just am going to go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
I declined because I have other deals going on in other places that have been put on hold for a while, and now they're asking to push it back another 2 months, and these other people can't wait on the off chance that I might get the gig.
Right.
So I just said thanks, but no thanks, and now I'm moving ahead with other plans. But for some reason, they're on hiatus this week, and they're re-airing shows. And I guess the fact that they're re-airing one of my shows is a good sign, because they're not going to take the crappy ones, right?
Well, it makes sense they would be re-airing the top 5, yeah?
Yeah,
that's why
for sure. That means it was a good show. Who was the guest?
Oh, okay. Nicolette Sheridan and you. You were just really high. You don't remember. You threw up. It was kind of weird.
Then it sounds like a good show.
It was excellent. So, Andy, you can watch me tonight after Letterman on CBS if you want to see how it went.
I will.
All right. Where were we? Where are we?
Where are we calls. Here we go.
Taking calls, everybody.
We're here to help.
Dana, who's 28.
Oh, yeah. All right. Also, Drawn Together show I'm in is on tonight, too, but... I think we're only about 10 minutes left of that show. Are you ready to go?
Here we go.
All right, Drew. Well, look, hold on a second. How many times do you plug your goddamn book? I'm on a TV show. I'm not allowed to give it a mention? And don't give me that. But don't give me that. Here we go.
I'm glad. No, I'm not giving it to you. It's the guy on my left.
All right.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
For those of you at home, I am to Drew's left. That's why I'm angry. Dana?
Yay. How are you?
What's happening?
We're all good.
Good. I have a question regarding a kidney transplant.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I have a question. Did it hurt?
It hurt a little, but I started feeling better right away. So
was it your brother's kidney?
No, it was my sister's.
Wow.
Yeah.
If she'd just gotten rid of the toxins, it never would have happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a crazy question, but the question is, what happens if you do mushrooms?
On your new kidney?
Yeah.
You should have done it right before the operation.
I know, and I haven't because I'm totally protective over it and all that good stuff. But I'm just curious, and I don't want to ask the doctor.
You're on cyclosporin,
of course.
And what else?
And I'm on some blood pressure medicine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And prednisone.
Okay.
And
well, if you want to do mushrooms, I happen to have some left over in my cabinet. I really do. Somebody gave some to me.
Oh, really?
I went to Chris Pontius's bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
From BAM.
Holy Christ. I can only imagine.
From Wild Boys.
Right.
And, it was just wild. But anyway, somebody just gave me a bag of mushrooms.
Well, Andy can send you out some mushrooms.
I'll give them to you.
Hey,
unless Dr. Drew says that's a no-go.
No, Dana, there's nothing specific about it that would interact with the medications or would harm the kidney, though.
Wait a minute.
I don't know that anyone's ever studied are there potential problems with the transplanted kidneys.
Why did she get one in the first place? I'm wondering. Maybe she did a lot of drugs.
No, actually, it was due to Goodpasture syndrome. It's an autoimmune disease.
Did you cough up blood and all that stuff too?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I know, and it's it's pretty bad. I wouldn't, and that's why I would never do it without,
I wouldn't.
So,
I just wouldn't.
I know
play
it's scary anyway. I don't know.
It's sort of. Here's what.
But you know what? I know why you want to. Can I say something? I know why. Because she just. Well, they use those kind of drugs. Remember back in the 50s and the 60s? That those what are they called?
Psychedelics?
Yeah, like to have people to help them. They were therapeutic.
I know, but that's been pretty much completely shut down. But here's the deal.
They open doors.
Dana, the deal is, though, if you are willing to risk your kidney to use drugs, that's the biggest problem here.
Yeah.
I can't tell you specifically that it's going to be harmful. None of us think it's a great idea, but if you're willing to risk a transplanted kidney to do drugs, then it's a problem.
And, yeah. All right. And cyclotropic or something.
That's it. That's the word. No, but I was looking for cyclotropic.
Psychotropic?
Psychotropic, yeah.
That's
psychotropic. I even know what he's looking for.
Psychotropic is for pharmaceuticals. Those are antidepressants. Psychedelics are what they used in the 60s to try to... And there actually is some research going on with ecstasy, ecstasy and PTSD that may have some utility.
We got to take a break.
Then ecstasy is a psychotropic.
We have to take a break. Go look it up. You'll find out I'm right.
I don't care.
Okay, here's what's going on. We're taking a break. And by the way, here's why you can't take mushrooms. You took mushrooms, you're going to be thinking about your kidney that was living inside your other person and then harvested and put inside. It's going to start talking to you and it's going to start thumping. It's going to get some heartbeat. Then it's going to try to escape your urethra.
Its way out.
Yeah, it's eating its way out. Once you get back into your brother.
And I love that. That's why you can't do it.
That's why you can't do it. Forget about the medical part.
Start talking.
We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Hey, everybody, Loveline, man. That's Dr. Drew. Andy Dick in studio tonight. The great Andy Dick. Andy's on a raw food kick. He just opened a bar that seems like... I like a little taste of that. It's a raw... What is it, Andy?
You might not like it. It's pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Flax seeds.
I'm a seed guy.
Dates, agave, nectar, and sea salt.
Gotta eat them right on the mics, guys? You have to?
Yeah.
Drew, talk. Would you mind?
It's like a little bit like barks, sawdust. Yeah. This is back to Yule Gibbons days and eating pine cones today. Good time.
You know what I like about Drew? Drew's a doctor, but he loves himself a nice, greasy slab of meat. He eats like a pig. When he found out my cholesterol level, told me to go sick. Told me to eat whatever I wanted. Right?
I don't remember. What did you say so?
I told him what my cholesterol was, and he went, go do whatever you want.
What was it?
It was whatever. It was low.
Yeah.
He told me to go nuts.
Yeah.
So then I started eating butter with everything.
Good.
By the cube. Now I eat breakfast now. I just take a cube of butter and I just roll it in some shredded wheat and I just eat it.
Putting sticks of butter up your bum. Good. After rolling it in the Wheaties.
Yeah, keister butter.
Oh, nice.
All right. You ready to rock?
Yeah.
Tell you what I like to do, Drew.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can talk sometimes if I'm eating
I got you.
Doing something else.
All right. Let's take a call. This is now Jessica 18.
Hold on, buddy.
What?
Not so fast. Let me say this. We're going to be
Why
playing.
do you think I don't talk? If I start doing something I want to do.
No, just start talking. We just talk about something else. Say something about Andy Dick or something.
I like what I call.
Once in a blue moon, I lean over, I have to sneeze or something, and I realize, it's dead air. As I hiccuped, and now we don't hear anything. Talk to the guests.
When you start hammering somebody down every time they open their mouth, you stop talking. That's what happens. Exactly what happens.
No, interview Andy. Come on. No, look, you can see sometimes I have to sneeze and stuff. I pull away.
So let me take a call.
It's dead air.
Interview Andy from Saturday Night
Live. Yeah. Interview Andy.
I'm in no position to be interviewed. I'm eating.
I know.
I don't eat anymore, Andy.
Okay.
That's enough.
That's so rude.
Very rude.
Okay, what?
Who's advising you on this stuff?
Me.
You just decided you did it yourself.
You're listening to you? Wow. Think about that, Drew.
No, scary.
Okay. Let's play Ace's Ranchero
How do you play it?
Mexican Accordion Countdown. Let me get finished with the title of the game,
It's a long
please.
title.
It is. How do you play it? How don't you play it? Yeah, here's how you play it.
Ace's Ranchero Accordion.
Yeah.
Countdown.
Yeah. Here's the way it works. I've realized ranchero music is some of the greatest music in the Latino community has to offer on the earth. And Wagner, Bach,
Verdi,
they couldn't hold a candle to these fine folks with their silver teeth and their crazy hats and their novelty-sized hollowed-out guitars. And the point is engineer Michelle, who does some weddings every once in a while, and God knows who'd want ranchero music. playing during their wedding. But the point is
the bar mitzvah.
she does a little mobile
bar
DJing. Yeah, high-end stuff.
Yeah.
She does a little mobile DJing. She has some great ranchero music, and the accordion seems to be the cornerstone of ranchero music. And the question is how long before we hear accordion music? Now, what happens is Michelle just pots up a random ranchero song, and we've not heard it before, and we guess, when does the accordion come in? How long before we hear the accordion? Drew, you want to start?
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Okay.
A lifetime.
If you overbid, you lose, right? Price is Right?
No, whoever's closest we'll go with.
Okay.
Whoever's closest.
Then I'll just go with, because you just said that's an eternity.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Okay, I'm going to say 3.
Okay.
3 seconds. I'm going...
You got to go either instant or 12.
I'm going high.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going above. I'm going 7.
Okay.
Oh, smart.
That's very smart.
All right, now hold on, Michelle. Let me get queued up to 10. You ready? And go.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
It was instant.
Well, wait a minute.
That's an accordion, right?
Wait. Oh, that's an accordion.
Well,
no, that was horns. That was horns you heard immediately.
So it was 6 seconds on the accordion.
No, it was.
The first thing was horns.
The first thing was horns. Andy's a musician, for Christ's sake.
Of course.
Well,
yeah,
the first was horns, and then the accordion kicked in about 12 seconds down the road. Was it that long? Can you
12
go
seconds?
Here, let's do it again.
Can you go from the part you started it from, all right? And go. That's an accordion.
Yeah.
All right. That's immediately. All right, you win this round,
wins.
my friend. But Andy wins.
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Andy went with 3 seconds.
No, she started it up from where she left off. You didn't start from the beginning.
Right. No, you're right. That was accordion. Turn it up.
Supposed to be random like that. Start in the middle.
Yeah. Let us enjoy it a little bit. By the way,
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It puts me in a good mood. Now I'm happy.
Yeah. No, it's great music. Pot it up. There.
Now I'm happy.
Oh yeah.
This was it. Yeah.
This is excellent. Really. Drew, you would listen to this when you're studying for like medical boards, right?
Well, in New England. I mean, in New England, Andy, we used to. This is everywhere. Every restaurant plays this music, and so it's coming out, pouring out of every door.
Yeah.
So we
mid 70s, New England, winter,
February, mid 70s.
Right. Let me do a little
pounding out of every kitchen.
No. Oh no. No,
you know where it's coming out of my apartment every day because my construction workers.
Yes.
In the 70s, it was everywhere.
Yes. Let me do a little recreation of what it's like down at the Carolla house with the construction.
He's got construction crews there all the time.
Right.
His house.
Right.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
And that's the music you hear.
Here's what happens. I come down.
That's how it is. I have it too at my apartment building.
I come down the garage about 9:30 in the morning. I've got a headache. I went to bed at 3:30. I watched 4 hours of Hitler programming on. So I'm a little morose. And I come walking into the basement, and here's what I say. Oh, you gotta go up there. Hey, Ozzy, come here, Ozzy. What are you doing? Well, first off, I told you use thin set, not a tuck trout. You're using a hawk and you're using thin set. When I told you, but you hold on a second. Shut that off! Shut it off! I'm gonna kill myself! Stop it!
And here's what my guy does right at that moment after he touches up. It's not my fault.
Right.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Just blaring in your head when you're having an argument with someone over what you'd explained to them the night before, and they didn't.
So your guys do the same thing then?
Oh yeah.
Like exactly. They can't. It's like they don't even speak English.
They're trying to sabotage us. Andy, here's what I believe.
They do. I swear they were laughing at me today. They turned to each other, and they must have said something like, he wants real bricks. We'll give him real bricks. I swear. And then they were both laughing, and as soon as I turned, they stopped laughing.
Andy,
I didn't know what they were saying.
You got to figure.
Remember that paranoia you were talking about for the pod?
Yeah.
I'm not sure it wore off.
Well, I was speaking in Spanish, and they were making fun of me, and that's not paranoia.
Spanish? How dare they?
Imagine what they think of Andy Dick. They must have no idea what goes on in this country.
No, because I'm trying to act out the bricks.
Yeah.
I try to act them out. Like, no. Like, what did I say the other day? I went, no, cheapy.
Cheapy.
I want the good stuff. Good.
Yeah.
Expensive. No, cheapy.
They're like, okay, queerbait. Why don't you go do another sitcom?
They say, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Isn't that my fault?
It's awesome. Yep.
I love Ozzy and his barbecue, though.
They're
Are you
happier.
laughing at Adam?
Yeah.
The best barbecue.
Yeah. I got a guy fires up a barbecue
all day.
every Friday.
Friday.
That's what my guy does. He says, when I finish the floors, we have a barbecue. You pay.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
You do it. It's good.
No, I don't eat the meat, though. I go, okay.
Andy, will you just start cheating a little bit?
If you had Ozzy's flank steak, I mean, was it heroin? If you've had Ozzy's flank steak.
Unbelievable.
You come over and have the food with Ozzy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
I'm not even there most of the time. He's just having a barbecue.
Where's your house?
It's up Lake Hollywood Way.
Oh, that's a nice area. What about you guys? What's going to happen with real estate with the whole Bush thing? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it going to stabilize? I just want to know. Should I buy now? Should I wait? What's up?
Wait.
I don't think it hurt to wait.
They say the interest rates are going up, and they say that the prices are going to come down a little bit. Sort of stabilize a little bit.
But then he should buy now if that's the case because he doesn't want the high rates.
Well, okay.
Take out a huge loan and wait to buy the house.
That's right. That's right. I can front you if you need something for the down.
You're making a lot of money.
Hi, Jessica.
Literally a millionaire. Literally. Jessica.
It's literally.
Literally.
No, seriously.
Literally. Jessica.
He has with all his tax he pays.
Hello?
He has his own squad car.
That's right.
Parks out in front of his house.
Literally a millionaire.
Yes.
Jessica, 18. What's up?
His own trash collection.
All right, quiet, Drew. I'm not biting. Go ahead.
Like George
Hey.
Lucas, like his own ranch.
Mm-hmm. What's up, baby doll?
Not a whole lot. Well, I guess my boyfriend, he's to be my fiance. My best friend's been trying to go after him, and since I moved out of his house and back in with my mom, I live farther away, and he's
Hold on. Slow down. Why did you move out?
It's like a mad lib of questions, by the way.
Yeah.
Your fiancé, your ex-boyfriend, what's going on?
No.
Not an ex-boyfriend, but...
No, let me get this focused. Don't do that to her. Why'd you leave the boyfriend and move in with your mom?
He's 27, and his parole officer came over and said I was too young.
Let's do what was he in jail for?
I don't... I think battery or robbery.
You don't know what you're living with an ex-con. You don't know what he was in jail for.
She knows it's not forgery or counterfeiting. She knows he did something.
I know what it was, but I don't. I don't pay attention to these things. It doesn't.
No, listen. She knows what it is. It's bad.
Yeah, she's afraid to really let it in.
Yeah.
So she's going to gloss it over as whatever, but it's something hideous.
People's memory gets horrible when it's stuff that's embarrassing or negative.
They don't want to acknowledge even.
Well, a parole officer means you were in prison.
I know. Right? And the question was, what was he in prison for?
No.
She says, nothing.
Battery.
If you're in prison, it's something bad, right?
What was he in prison for?
That's what it is, robbery and battery.
Okay.
All right.
Robbery and battery.
There you
That's
go.
what I said.
No, you said it was battery or something. I don't really know. I don't pay attention.
All right,
Robbery, battery.
What did he beat them with? His fists, or did he pistol whip them? With his penis. What's so funny? That's funny.
That's funny.
I'm all pistol whip you, lady.
What the?
No, you will not.
I will too.
So you moved out because your mom got freaked out that you were living with a criminal or an ex-con?
No, my mom likes him, actually.
So why did you move out?
Well, because his parole officer came over. He wasn't there, and his parole officer didn't like me. He ran my name on the computer and said that I was lying to him. So he thinks I'm a liar, and he doesn't like me.
Just be happy your vagina is not bleeding.
I agree.
Why did you move out?
Well, because his parole officer said I wasn't allowed to be there anymore. Said, well, you're only 18, that's too young for him because he's 27. And so I'm expecting with my mom until he can move and get a new parole officer.
Until you get... All right, hold on a second.
But what's the question? I don't know,
but it's time to play another round of aces, accordion countdown.
I mean, so.
That's gold.
Yeah.
We know that.
I'm sticking with 3.
You sticking with 3?
Mm-hmm.
Jessica has to be an addict to be that convoluted in her thinking.
Super lily white trash, but we'll get back with that in a second, Drew. Let's not let it influence the game.
Instant.
After all, we're here to play.
I'm going instant.
You're going instant.
Instant.
You're going instant.
And immediate.
You're going 3 seconds.
Remember, she's got that weird stuff that goes for like 24 seconds without an accordion.
I know. That's why
Nouveau.
That's why
ranchero.
Yeah, it's not your grandfather's ranchero music. This is his grandfather's ranchero. No, super old. You know what I'm saying? I'm going crazy. I'm going 12 seconds here.
Yeah.
12 seconds for the accordion. All right, you ready?
Andy didn't bet.
Andy went 3.
Again.
Went in with
Sorry.
3. All right, wait till we get to 10 seconds here. 2, 1, go. Great tune. Oh! 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, okay.
Whoa, what happened there?
I'm going to have a seizure, that's why.
I was nauseated there for a second.
All right, that's enough.
My vagina is bleeding.
Now, come on. All right, now we got to focus now. We got people calling in. They got real problems.
We have people who really have bleeding vaginas.
We're breaking it down here.
Let's talk to Jessica.
Come on, we talked to Jessica.
Now, Jessica had...
Oh, yeah, the white trash. Okay.
27-year-old boyfriend, parole officer.
Let her go figure it out. Let her smoke some more crack.
I need to clarify a few more things, Jessica. How did your this is your best friend told you that she was going after your fiance? Jessica?
Oh, she hung up.
Oh, God.
The ranchero music overtook her.
She's upset.
It's an emotional music. Sometimes...
Very much so. You just overcome.
You're overcome. You really are. Yeah. I remember at the end of A Love Story, I think they played that. Love Story?
Yeah.
Or Ryan O'Neal.
Oh, and...
yeah. Okay.
Bob Evans' wife.
Yeah. The name Bob Evans gets ink. Allie
McGraw.
Allie McGraw. Okay.
Yeah, the ranchero music played throughout. I mean,
but during the climactic
at the end, when he's sitting in the snow by himself.
He's in the snow. He's thinking about her.
Is bleeding.
And they're just playing it. Right. All right, you ready?
Well, Northeast New England. This is characteristic music in the winter.
Vagina is bleeding.
Brian?
Yeah. Because
you're 22?
my mag light.
Yeah. You're 22? Yeah.
It's too big
You have
for
a
my
question?
vagina.
You have a question for Andy?
Yeah, I certainly do. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Great. How's it going, Dick?
It's awesome. I'm happy.
Good.
Are you happy?
Andy, I had a question for you.
Oh, God. Is it nice?
Are you having fun with it?
No. Yeah. It's a serious question. Looking in hindsight, would you have done the drug use again, or would you have left that part out of your life?
No, that's actually a very good question. It's a good question. There are many, many days where I highly regret the amount of drugs and the how often I did drugs and when I did them. At some time, I remember doing Here's an example. I remember doing a reading of a movie called Michelle and Romy's High School Reunion. I was going to be in that movie.
Right.
Everyone else who was at the reading was in it.
Lisa Kudrow.
Everyone else at the reading was in it.
Right.
I was that guy it was a big actor they got. Came down in the helicopter at the end.
Didn't see the movie.
It's actually a good movie. Lisa Kudrow's really, if you want to see some good acting, Lisa Kudrow's really good in it. I really like her as an actress. Okay, so anyways, I don't know. I had a hard night the night before or whatever. My vagina is bleeding.
Come on, Anderson.
My point is that
spilling his guts.
I took it's like a Valium or something like that. Or more than that, more than one. Or I really don't remember, but I do remember feeling out of it and turning to Lisa and saying, "Boy, the Valley was really kicking in at this point, like right before the reading."
Right.
And that's just like
could have got the job.
Well, people look at you like, God, what a pathetic, moronic loser. Why is he here with us? Andy, and I didn't get the job.
I have people that say that for the period of life, sometimes when they were using it was life-saving for them.
Yes, and that's the other side to it. There's a dichotomy. I honestly might not be alive had it not been for the drugs.
Could have killed yourself.
I used to call it my medicine, and Daddy needs his baba.
During the time, it was working for you, but that's.
But then sometimes it stops working.
Well, and then then the disease kicks in.
Right.
All right, let's take a...
No, but that's a very... I didn't really answer it. Would I go back?
No, you didn't.
Because it's impossible to answer. I can't look back and say, you know what, I wish I could relive my life and never do drugs, because I'll tell you, I got into the Second City because I drank 3 to 5 margaritas. I was very loose. I was very happy. I was very excitable. Margaritas are a different kind of drunk. They give you a little...
Let me tell you what kind of music...
It's like shoving 20 Mexican jumping beans up your butt.
I'll tell you what kind of music goes nicely with the margarita.
Do it.
I'll tell you what.
He's trying to find it. Anderson's trying to find it on the radio.
Oh, okay. right.
My vagina. So I would say that I can't do it. I can't go back and change anything.
Unanswerable.
It's unanswerable. I would not change anything because I like where I'm at today. I like the fact that I'm alive. I like the fact that I've been through some hard times in my life that I can reach out to another person and help them.
God bless you. Andy Dick, everybody, in studio tonight. Reaching out, helping. You can reach out and help Andy by watching the Less Than Perfect on ABC.
It doesn't help
And get his new K-Tail hit.
Yeah, it doesn't help me.
Yeah. Go out and pick up his new 45,
in
by the way.
stores at Thanksgiving.
He's got a new single
By
out.
Thanksgiving.
Ranchero.
It's a Ranchero.
Andy sings Ranchero.
Andy sings Ranchero. The #1 hit is My Vagina is Bleeding. It's great.
Anderson,
vagina is bleeding.
All right. Thank you. Let's take a little break. We'll be right back after this. Perfect. Hey, everyone. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dear friend Andy Dick in studio tonight.
God bless you.
Andy's a guy who's, I don't know. I think the perception is crazy, out of control, but a sweet person, open book.
Sweet spirit.
Sweet spirit, open book, and ultimately a very likable guy.
Yeah, crazy like a fox.
Probably gets away with more than he should because he's so likable. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
but he struggles.
He struggles.
Struggle in my own head.
Are you having a good time?
Are you happy? This is what I get a lot. Is everything okay?
That's the one you get.
Are you okay?
Yeah, is everything all right?
And my friends get it. How's Andy doing? Is he okay?
But
like I'm a retard.
It's a little twist on the art. It's, are you
retard.
okay? Can we not get you something? Because with Andy, you don't want...
Can we not get you something?
Yeah, you having fun? Is it fun?
God, so many times I've had
that.
He's okay.
So many times I've had to just sneak drinking. Because I want to, I want to have fun like the next guy.
Right.
And I want to just have a beer sometimes.
Sure.
But I can't ever do anything of the sort.
No.
No such thing for Mr. Dickman.
That's right.
Well, because
so how many, I have to, if I ever
we know
drink,
what happens, though.
Well,
you know what happens, too.
I think I've snuck drinks on this show.
Is that
no doubt.
Is that a pressure?
Not tonight.
Got into your Boda bag, Drew. Is there a thing where Andy, because he's an alcoholic, because he's an addict, cannot touch?
You tell him. You tell
drink alcohol.
No, if I can. Sometimes I can manage it.
Oh, now what happens? But what happens if you start chipping away with the alcohol?
What ultimately, for me, it always does spiral down.
You get effed up, and then you go get some Coke, right?
Usually, I almost always wind up looking for some other harder core drug, yeah.
Right.
Usually. But if I try really hard and grit my teeth, grind them, and grip onto the table, and they call it white knuckling it if you're trying to stay sober. But if I really try to just have 1 to 5 glasses of wine at dinner, look, I'm done. I had 5. Let's go. I'm going to go home and go to bed now.
See how fun that is?
Really?
It's like really hard.
What about pot? Because let me just say this, and you tell me. Here's the thing about booze. When you get drunk, it sort of makes you want to do things you really shouldn't do.
Yeah, it does.
Like you go, okay, I want to order pizza. I want to get a hooker. I want to get some like stump porn. I got to do something. I got to get an 8-ball. We got to keep the night going. You start going down a sort of negative, scary, thrill-packed road.
After a certain amount of,
booze does it to you.
Yeah.
Weed is a little more like, geez, I don't want to go out. I don't want to drive. I don't want to get busted. I'm going to hang in.
Fall
I'm
asleep.
Eat. Right.
Paranoid.
Right. So, can you smoke weed?
I mean, I can do all of it.
No,
I'm still alive.
I know, but
I'm still alive.
What I'm just curious about is if you smoked a joint and you're at home, would you be as apt to want to go out and get some Coke as if you were drunk?
Well, I would probably want to go get some beer.
Oh, and then interesting.
Well, the other thing, there would not be just getting high today.
Right.
There'll be getting high tomorrow, next day.
All right. All right.
That's the thing with the pot.
All right, Drew, get on the mic there, buddy. Mic up, speaker. All right, let's go. All right, good, but good times.
Yeah.
But are you happy?
How you doing? You okay?
I'm struggling with his medicine, which he takes only at night. Only at night.
Can we not
drink a little booze at night?
I never took any medication, by the way. You know that, right?
That's good.
Oh, yeah, because you know what? If I'm going to do drugs, I want to get high.
You want to do the dangerous ones.
I want to have
the
fun.
harmful ones.
Your body's a temple. Travis?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, one day I was masturbating. This was about when I was 16. And I pinched it off because I didn't want it to go everywhere. And it's hurt ever since. Not every time I pee, but most of the time.
Liar, whore, and you know it.
That actually happens, Anderson. Sorry about that.
But is that going to go away for him?
It could, horrible. But you can cause problems with the urethra and the sphincter can dysfunction. There can be a lot of little things that can go wrong with that.
Yeah.
If it really keeps hurting when you urinate, you need to see a urologist. It's probably going to be no big deal. But you can cause some problems with that.
That sounds absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Did it balloon up?
It's like trying not to vomit when you're mid vomit,
or stifling a sneeze.
Yeah,
which is not good.
If I pinched it off at orgasm, I'd have like a detached retina. It wouldn't even be the penis that was hurt, but eyeball.
Well, you'd be like one of those little squirty dolls with the
bone. Talking about ear bleeding. And I would run out of the house, like, when a dog's going to vomit, and, and you just pick it up and you start running for the front door. I would do that with my sack. Just right into the planter box.
Oh, yeah. Quite
interesting. I have been a urologist, and he said that I have prostatitis or something like that.
Yeah, you inflamed the prostate, sure.
But for 4 years?
Oh, yeah, I actually didn't have insurance until just now. I just started working at Safeway, so I got insurance.
Well, let me get this straight. You did this 4 years ago?
No, he did this when he was 16. Come on, Drew, you got to listen.
I didn't get
one time, or did you do it many times?
It was just one time, but it's hurt ever since. Not every time, and not every time I have sex. And
where were you that you? I have to ask one question. Where were you that you didn't want to get it on all over the place? What was it? Where you?
It was at a gym.
My homework on my desk.
Homework.
Oh, and you were standing over it?
Hold on. You're beating off on, like, We the People? Or
he just took a break from his homework.
Because he was sitting at his desk, and
he's a
shooter. He's a shooter.
Is he?
Well,
I guess. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Travis, you couldn't avoid your homework?
No. But now, since then, I just let it go all over the place, so.
Okay.
Like,
Travis,
screw it.
But you said it hurts when you pee. Is that what you said?
Yeah, not every time, but pretty much most of the time.
Then you switch that to it hurts when I ejaculate.
No, it doesn't hurt when I ejaculate. It hurts afterwards. It's just when I pee. It doesn't hurt when I ejaculate. I notice it's hard to get an erection sometimes, or like hard to keep it hard, you know.
Wow. Yeah.
And I was wondering if that would, if it would affect my growth at all. Kind of self-conscious there. Growth.
Well, he's short.
No.
Small penis.
No. But you may need something called a cystoscopy, where they kind of look up there and see how the urethral tract is doing.
That's horrible. It's probably not going to be growing anymore, right?
At 20, maybe one more year. That's all right. If you're having erectile dysfunction, he's going to yell something out.
Yeah. No, he wasn't going to yell something out. He had a question. Travis, did you have more question?
Yeah, just one more. Is there like a valve down there or something? Because I've heard there's like a valve that.
Yeah, there is, and that can dysfunction. You can get little irregularities on the surface of the urethra too.
All right. Let's listen. Let's start focusing, Drew. Let's go. Let's break it down, buddy. Didn't hear half that guy's question. Let's go, Annie. Let's go. We got a show to do, everybody. All right. We're going to take one more call, and then it's time for round 3 of Ace's Mexican Ranchero Accordion Countdown.
We need a little Germany or Florida for Andy, too.
Oh, a little bout of Germany or Florida would be fun, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
See how you do sober. All right. So let's get to Lauren. Lauren is 19 years of age. Lauren?
Well?
You want to donate an egg to make some money for your tuition.
Yes, I do.
All right.
I'm thinking about it. But I was wondering if there's any, like, medical repercussions, like, for me later on, or anything
before we get to the boring stuff, let's try to see if we can fix a price on this egg.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. How much is it?
Well, they vary.
How much do they go for?
They vary.
Depending on the state.
One place I'm talking to starts at $5,000.
Per egg or per harvest?
It says, I don't know, either per egg or
probably
per harvest.
All right.
Probably harvest, but if you are compatible with people, like, depending on what you look like and your SAT scores and, like, that kind of thing, you get more money.
Yeah, I know this. So let's talk about you and try to set a price. How tall are you?
5'2".
Would my sperm go for a lot of money? Because I'll look into that.
Couple hundred.
Because I'm me.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Andy Dick's sperm could fetch a pretty penny on the Asian market. They have quite a taste for the
I'm thinking
for the macabre over there.
I'm thinking. For the macabre.
Andy Dick shark
Juice.
fin soup.
I'll go out there and just set up a stand saying Andy Dick Juice, $5,000 a cup.
Oh, yeah. No,
$5,000 a shot. I don't care if you drink it or get pregnant by it.
Pancreas chaser.
Yeah. All right, Andy. It's not all about your seed. Let's talk to Lauren.
Andy Dick Juice.
Lauren,
$5,000 a pop.
All right. So let's see if we can work the price here. It's we'll just start at $5,000. I'll tell you what. Let's start at $10,000.
Well, my price just went up then.
$10,000.
So
now,
let's hear about Lauren. What's your SAT score?
Hold on. You're 5'2". Right?
I'm 5'10", and I'm blonde.
Lauren?
Can she hear us now? Did she drop off?
Caller who goes by Lauren. She's gone.
Lauren.
I think she just hung up.
Weird.
She's mad.
All right.
How dare she?
All right, let's just make sure.
She's mad because I'm...
Lauren, you gone? Okay,
I think
Lauren's
she knew
gone.
it was coming.
She knew it was coming. But here's the whole problem. That half these women that want to sell their eggs are trolls who have GEDs and have a problem with chewing tobacco consumption. And they're like, look, listen, Elvira, nobody wants that dumb seed of yours. No one wants that stupid egg. It's not worth anything. If you start waving around, I would run.
I think that's what they say when they do the induction interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But here's the deal. They do have to overstimulate the ovaries. You can outstrip the ovaries' blood supply. They can die. There's concerns that it may increase the risk of ovarian cancer later in life, affect fertility. It's a procedure you have to go through in terms of harvesting the eggs. It's not without risk. So, yeah, you are absolutely putting yourself in harm's way. But if it's worth it to you, there you go.
But my sperm stays alive in a Dixie cup for months.
Absolutely.
Months.
Kept at the right temperature.
Kept at the right temperature.
Glows.
Yeah.
It stays, well...
All right, let's talk to let's hold on. Let's talk to David here for a second, who thinks we're discriminating against Mexicans by doing Ace's Mexican accordion ranchero.
Even my hit song?
Yeah. What about Andy's
my
hit song?
My vagina is bleeding.
Your vagina is bleeding. Yeah.
What now?
Your vagina is bleeding.
How does that discriminate?
I understand that.
David, go ahead, and then we're going to ask you to play the game with us.
All right, I'll be honored to play the game with you. I just feel it's wrong, you know. I mean, Mexicans come straight from Mexico, probably border jumpers, whatever they are, but they try their hardest. They go out, make a few $1 million. Same thing as the music industry. I've been playing music for 3 or 4 years already in bands and stuff like that.
What do you
all
play?
around the world. Like all around everywhere. I've been playing gigs and stuff like that, but it's no big deal.
Do you hold on a second? Quiet down. Do you play ranchero music?
No. I play rock.
Oh, you play rock?
But we like ranchero music. We're not kidding.
Yeah, we're big fans.
And the program director is Hispanic.
So My Vagina is Bleeding is a big fan of...
My vagina is bleeding.
Listen. Yeah. No, look, I got to be honest with you. The music blows. It sucks.
Well, I like it.
And look, I'll tell you what else blows.
I like it. That's why I wrote
Flan
lyrics.
blows, too, for the most part.
Any typical white person would say the music will blow. I honestly agree with you.
Right.
But you're coming from Mexicans' point of view. These Mexicans were smart. Why would you guys do that?
All right. Look, here's all I'm saying.
It's just discrimination towards Mexicans. You guys discriminate
please. I don't want to be that even-handed about anything. There's certain things in certain cultures that suck. Certain foods, certain music, certain things.
Yeah.
Now, there's certain things that you guys nail on the head. The aforementioned margarita is one thing
and
that
ceviche too.
Ceviche do a nice job with too. The ranchero music, well, you dropped the ball on that one. That's fine. I think it's discrimination not to say when other things suck. By the way, because then what you get there is you just have people that are patronizing.
But from the music that's going on right now, like that, the Killers. Somebody told me you have a boy. What the hell is that? I mean, you got that, and you got ranchero music.
Yeah, you're right. We don't like those guys either.
Yeah, no one likes
we like the Killers. Oh no, we're thinking of the Darkness. We don't like.
Oh, the Darkness.
Those
The Darkness blow really bad.
Yeah, they blow. They're good.
How dare David say that? I'm very offended.
You are the Darkness?
Oh yeah, because Anderson's a white guy. Yeah, he's a white guy. All right, so listen, you just play along with us, David.
Sharing is good, but not when it's with needles, because then the only thing positive is your HIV test.
Yeah.
Like how I chimed in with myself there?
Yeah. All right, David, get off your high horse for a second and play Ace's Mexican Ranchero accordion countdown.
So it's like a little freestyle towards it then.
Pick a number. What do you think?
7.
7 seconds. 7 seconds. I'm going to put a D next. Okay, Andy, what do you got?
I'm looking at her. Do you know? Does she know? See, she doesn't even know.
Michelle doesn't know.
And by the way, the program director is Hispanic.
Absolutely.
She's picking the music.
Yes, she is.
He has to know that.
No, okay.
Okay, 5.
5 seconds. Drew, what do you got?
4.
4. Oh, you're going down.
Yeah.
I'm going up then. I'm going 8.
Perfect.
And what about our friend on the phone who hates us?
He picked 7. He picked 7.
Oh, good. He's playing.
All right.
See, we're just having fun.
And we're healed.
We're just having fun.
Now, hold on a second.
Yes,
Big
sir.
fan. Big fan.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
All right, quiet down.
Okay.
All right, now, you ready there? I'll cue you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that was it.
It was 2 seconds. 2 seconds. A lifetime.
So I won.
By the way,
I thought I was the lowest.
Lifetime
I
in
picked
the
5.
You picked 5. You picked 4.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
picked
you
4.
won. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, this turn up just a little bit. David. Oh, wait a minute. Where's David?
6.
Wait a minute.
David.
Yeah.
This is the same stuff.
I'm sorry. You're off
My
by
vagina is big.
you're off by an eternity in the life of a ranchero accordion player. 3.5 seconds.
Yes.
Sorry, buddy. I missed that one too. Drew hit it right on the head, though.
Drew knows what he's doing, you know?
I know that ranchero
he's a
music.
pro. Thanks, David. Anyway, we love all people from all places. All right. Should we take a little break?
No. His high horse came by.
That's Drew's high horse.
That's David's high horse.
All right, so Drew, you're off for just 1 second, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not bad. All right, Andy Dick in studio tonight, TGI FNF. Friday nights on ABC, 9:30. Well, Less Than Perfect. Take a quick break. Be right back after this. Hey, everybody, Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Andy Dick in studio. The great Andy Dick.
I love Modest Mouse.
Yeah.
That whole...
Sober and still as funny as ever.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Maybe. Sometimes.
Wow. It's reflective, Andy Dick. In studio tonight. Let me tell you a little something called Less Than Perfect on ABC, 9:30 on Friday nights. We're going to get back to the phones and see what we can do to help the kiddies, because I know Andy loves the kiddies.
I do like to help. No.
Now, Lauren,
help them out.
Lauren is 19, and she's back. We got cut off with her. I think she's married, or at least dating the jailbird. Lauren?
No, I'm not dating the jailbird. I'm the egg girl.
Oh, you're the egg girl. Sorry.
Yeah,
we wouldn't want the jailbird.
I can't afford a landline, so I have to deal with the cell phone reception.
All right, so she wants to sell an egg.
Well, you were going to price her egg.
I'm going to price her egg. I'll start at $5,000. All right, let me just ask some important questions, Lauren.
My sperm went up to $10,000.
Andy's is up, and I got
a shot of my juice, Andy Dick juice, in a Dixie cup, and buy it quick, because if it sits out in the sun too long, it goes bad.
It's not a great vintage, though, this year, Drew.
Bad year for jizz?
Bad year, yeah. Last year was assertive without being pushy. Had sort of a dry, nutty taste to it. Yes. If you like an oaky taste, it was
blackberry.
It was good. If you like blackberry and oak, it was good. This year, it's a little acidic. Yeah, maybe it's the raw food. Lauren.
Yes.
$5,000. Now, you're how tall?
5'2".
5'2". All right, so we're down to $3,500.
I was going to say knock a few off.
We knocked a few off.
At 5.
How much do you weigh?
Like 120.
120. Like 120 or
come on?
125. It fluctuates. I'm in college.
Ooh, fluctuating. I'll tell you what.
You can go up to $4,000.
5'2" and 125 means 5'1" and change and 135. It's a little bit hippie. I'm going to go ahead and deduct $400 for that.
Okay.
We're at $3,100 now.
What are you majoring in?
Chemistry and bio, pre-med.
Pre-med. All right.
Where are you going to school?
UC Irvine.
Yeah, keep it going.
Good school?
Yeah.
All right, we're $4,600.
What was your SAT score?
I ACT, like almost a 1,500.
Almost 1,500. Wow, we're now $6,300 and climbing.
Hair color?
Brown.
Eye color?
Brown.
Push.
Sorry.
I'm blonde, blue eyes.
Sorry.
I'm going
we got to
12.
deduct a little bit for that because let's face it.
$11.
No, but the desirables are the blondes with the blue eyes. I'm sorry.
I'm at $12.50.
I wish it wasn't that way.
I'm at $12.50 for a simple cup of my Andy Dick juice.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a bad year, though. Establish that.
Thimbleful.
No.
We'll have to go to the caves
I'll
to
fill
get
that cup. I'll fill that cup from here.
We're at $6,000. Lauren.
Yeah.
What about cup size? Speaking of cups, your bra,
C.
boobage, C.
Yeah.
See
C.
this.
All right, we'll move it up to $500. How are your teeth? Are they straight?
Yeah, no braces, nothing.
No braces and
Would
straight.
you consider yourself beautiful, okay, or
better than average, I guess.
Ooh. Any family history of medical illnesses?
None. Well,
Do you have a boyfriend?
on one side, way back.
Way back.
Yeah,
But
all the old ones.
How old was your grandfather when he developed it?
99.
65. They said it was from his job, though. He worked under magnetic fields and stuff, and a lot of people also did.
Weird.
I'm going to play it safe and still deduct $250, but I'm giving you higher marks for straight teeth and gums are in good shape.
Yeah.
All right. So we're now at $6,850.
That's good.
It's not a bad price. Not a bad price at all.
So, but did you hear me talk about the fact that there are some medical risks with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dumped mine. I had no takers. I dumped mine out.
They probably
I dumped my sperm on the
rhombolage
sidewalk.
for a couple of years, tried to get some fizzy, but no.
It's too bad. If you would have hung out long enough for Jed the Fish to get here, you probably could have found a taker. All right. You know what I'm saying, Drew? You know what I'm saying.
Hey.
All right.
Is he a little light in the livers? Is he a little fruit cup?
Maybe one of them. All right, Drew, what are you saying? Should we take a... What
I'm
are we
gonna
going to
wait
take
now.
another call?
I'm going to wait.
Sure. Lauren's still talking to us.
Well, let me hear a good call. I want a juicy one. I want as juicy as a cup of my Andy Dick juice.
All right, so you told her the risks.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Who do you want, Drew?
We don't have any
Fiance
juicy
won't give her oral? Let's talk to
No.
Let's
Okay.
talk
All right,
to-
that's good.
Ann,
Yeah.
you're 20?
Yep.
Your fiance won't give you oral sex?
Yep.
Why does he say he won't do that?
Well, he's had, like, a bunch of crazy exes, and we've been together for way over a year now, and I've done everything he wants to do, and he says that he's just not comfortable because he wants to know that he can completely trust me, and he's, like, saving that part, and I don't...
What is he? That's a bunch of BS.
He just
Yeah,
doesn't-
that's all BS.
He just doesn't want to do
Yeah,
it.
this business, but what do his crazy exes have to do with anything?
I don't know, dude. I mean, he, like, just... I don't know. I just don't think it's fair. I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah, you have a crazy boyfriend.
This is your fiance?
Yeah.
Don't marry him. I don't care how great he is everywhere else, but in the sack, don't marry him.
The fact that he's not willing. Oh,
marry a mag light.
But the fact that he won't do something that's important for you and then gives you sort of lying, obfuscating answers, just...
Yeah.
I mean, but everything else between us is great.
Then he needs to kind of get over it. If he's disgusted and can't handle it and this kind of stuff...
I just don't know if he has an issue, or
And he has an
really
issue.
Sweet, Johnny.
He has an issue.
He has, but
Yes.
For some reason, I have a fear that he's never done it, and maybe he's afraid of it.
It's something like that. It is something like that.
Or that he's I mean, I take care of myself, so I know that's not a problem,
Yeah.
But
It's just good hygiene down there.
Right, got it.
Okay. Take yourself down to the coin-op car wash every once in a while. Gets that thing with high pressure in the
23, so
brush.
I don't want to, I mean, I'm sure he has, but part of me is like, I wonder if he hasn't, because...
Ann.
Assume he hasn't. He's so weird about it, assume he hasn't.
And let me just say a couple of things.
Is your vagina bleeding?
No, it's fine.
No.
You're not supposed to...
Okay, don't get defensive.
At least sing it to her.
Mine is, and I'm fine with it.
You guys should not even be thinking about going steady, much less getting married, for Christ's sake. You sound like you're 14.
Right.
You can't talk to him about anything. You're sitting here fantasizing about why it is he can't.
I've talked to him about it several times, and he just says that he knows that that's important, and he's fearful of it. That's my straight-up opinion, and I've asked him, I've confronted him, and he always backs away from the subject.
I have an idea. You say, I think something crawled up there, and when he goes down to look at it, you just you just put his head right down in there and just move around.
Yeah, he's not going in. It's not like... it's not like it's in Vietnam and he's going down in the caves or something.
You're gonna push him into
45 and a
Just trying to
flashlight in his
force
mouth.
it.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey, don't marry him. Don't marry him. Until he
we're
does.
concerned.
All right, we're concerned. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Yeah, well, that's it. I want to thank the great and sober Andy Dick for coming in the studio tonight.
God bless both of you.
Less Than Perfect, ABC, Friday night, 9:30.
It's a fun show.
God bless you, Andy Dick. Thanks for coming in, and good luck with the sobriety.
Thank you.
We'll see you as soon as we can. Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers in tomorrow night. And until next time, Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying, mahalo.
My vagina is bleeding.
This has been Loveline. Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.